Hosea 5. Hear this, you priests. Pay attention, you Israelites. Listen closely, O king, for judgment is about to overtake you. For you were like a trap to Mizpah, like a net spread out to catch Tabor. Those who revolt are knee-deep in slaughter, but I will discipline them all. I know Ephraim all too well. The evil of Israel is not hidden from me, for you have engaged in prostitution, O Ephraim. Israel has defiled itself. Their wicked deeds do not allow them to return to their God, for a spirit of idolatry is in them, and they do not acknowledge the Lord. The arrogance of Israel testifies against it. Israel and Ephraim will be overthrown because of their iniquity. Even Judah will be brought down with them. Although they bring their flocks and herds to seek the favor of the Lord, they will not find him. He has withdrawn himself from them. They have committed treason against the Lord because they bore illegitimate children. Soon the new moon festival will devour them and their field. Blow the ram's horn in Gibeah. Sound the trumpet in Ramah. Sound the alarm in Bethaven. Tremble with fear, O Benjamin. Ephraim will be ruined in the day of judgment. What I am declaring to the tribes of Israel will certainly take place. The princes of Judah are like those who move boundary markers. I will pour out my rage on them like a torrential flood. Ephraim will be oppressed, crushed under judgment because he was determined to pursue worthless idols. I will be like a moth to Ephraim, like wood rot to the house of Judah. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah saw his wounds, then Ephraim turned to Assyria and begged its great king for help. But he will not be able to heal you. He cannot cure your wounds. I will be like a lion to Ephraim, like a young lion to the house of Judah. I myself will tear them to pieces. Then I will carry them off, and no one will be able to rescue them. Then I will return again to my lair until they have suffered their punishment. Then they will seek me. In their disaster, they will earnestly seek me. So, let's see. You put a verse in there from Jeremiah. You have seen correctly, for I am watching to see that the word is fulfilled. Okay. Oh, you had another one. Today I made you in fortified city. Okay. Not sure where you're going with those. Branch of the almond tree, for God is watching to see what his word is fulfilled. Yeah, that can be. Okay. So there is this destruction. You're in, and oh, but BT dubs, this is against Israel, but Judah gets lumped in here. Like, hey, Judah, don't overlook that this judgment on Israel, it'll catch up with you too. It'll catch up with you too. You are going to, I am going to be like a moth to Ephraim, like wood rot on the house of Judah. It's going to devour everything. It's going to consume everything. You can't escape it. That's the idea there. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. So starts with the priest, expands to the people, includes the king. Okay? So prophet, priest, and king. We have the prophet that's declaring this. The warning is to the priest. The warning is to the king. The warning is to the people. So everybody is included here. The judgment is going to overtake you like a trap to Mizpah. What do we have here? Mizpah. You were a trap to Mizpah. Okay. Spread out to catch Tabor. Okay, you're okay. Are these places, or are we supposed to think of something? All right, let's go to 5 and look those up. Bum, bum, bum. What verse are we in? Sometimes I get over here and I can't. Oh, we're still in verse 1. That's why. There we go. Mizpah and Tabor. So we're going to try to snare Mizpah. So a snare and a net for Tabor. So a snare, trying to catch something, and then, so Mizpah.
Strong's H 4709. Mizpah. Mizpah.
So the watchtower is going to be snared. The watchtower is going to be caught. So if the watchtower is caught, yeah, you know, and Tabor is mound.
Strong's H 8396. Tabor. Tabor.
So a mound is also a place which might be a high point where you could come and win in battle. The watchtower is certainly on guard. The trap is going to catch those in the watchtower, and the net is going to catch those who are on the high place. And those who are already in revolt are knee-deep in slaughter, but I will discipline them all. So all those who are in revolt are going to be disciplined. The evil's not hidden. I know all the things. I'm not going to go back into them. It keeps going on and on. The wicked deeds, the idolatry, the prostitution, and all of this, again, is spiritual relationship. They do not acknowledge the Lord. There is the point. They do not acknowledge the Lord. Their arrogance testifies about them. Israel and Ephraim. So Israel is the northern kingdom. Ephraim is another name for the northern kingdom. Judah is going to be southern kingdom. Although they bring their flock, they're doing the things that, like, they've committed treason against the Lord. They have borne illegitimate children. How are you going to bore illegitimate children? Because the children you have are not following God, because you're not following God. You're not in relationship with God. Therefore, your children are illegitimate because they are outside of the covenant relationship of God. They're illegitimate. They're not in the covenant. So this language is not just about, oh, they're going to cult prostitutes. No, it's about worshiping the God that is of the cult that they are going to. It's about that relationship that they have. And again, we have the new moon festivals. And so we have a whole bunch of pronouncement that they should tremble in fear. And now we have Benjamin listed in here, which is interesting. Benjamin going to be part of Judah in the southern kingdom. The princes of Judah are like those that move their boundary zone. So Judah is no better. Judah is no better. And I'm going to pour out my rage like a torrential flood. So, torrential flood. Should we think of just a normal flood, or should we think of the fact that God destroyed with waterfall, or with the waterfall, I'm sorry, reading like a waterfall on the side there, with water the whole earth, that there was a Spirit of God that hovered over the water in the chaos when creation happens. There is the parting of the Red Sea. There is the parting of the Jordan River. There is water is a place for judgment that comes, and so, it's going to crush under judgment because God's determined they're worthless idols. They will not escape. And then it's going to be like a young lion that's going to just do what it's going to do until it is satisfied, and then it's going to wait. It's going to wait. It's going to be returned to his lair, and until your suffering in your punishment is there. And once that happens, then you will seek me in their distress and earnestly seek me. So not until everything is taken away from you will you seek me. That's where the people are going to end up. Woo! Isn't this fun stuff, everybody?